Yeah. This one wasn't easy to admit, but growth never is. Listen. I used to wear my pride like armor on my chest. Thought being strong, man, I never confessed. I kept my wounds hidden, smile through the strain. Told myself I'm good while I'm drowning in pain. I wanted respect, I wanted control. Didn't know surrender was good for my soul. I pushed people away just to prove I was fine. Didn't realize ego was wasting my time. God kept knocking, locking the door. Thought I knew better, thought I needed no more. But every time I fail, I blamed everything else. Never start to look in the mirror myself. I've been holding on too tight, trying to win every fight. But please don't come with being right. They come when I let go tonight.
I'm putting my pride aside. Ooh, laying my weapons down. Ooh, I don't gotta always fight. God got me now. I'm putting my pride aside.
Putting my pride aside.
Letting His love decide.
Letting His love decide.
I don't need to be in control
To know
I'll be alright.
Yeah. I used to think asking for help was weak. Now I know strength come when you speak. I carry burdens I was never meant to hold. Tried to play grown before my heart was whole. I wanted grace but wouldn't give it back. Wanted mercy but stayed on attack. God checked me gently, said look inside. You asking me to heal what you keep feeding with pride. I lost moments trying to prove a point. Lost peace chasing every disappointment. Now I choose growth over winning debates. I'd rather be healed than dominate. If you gotta humble me, then humble me right. If I gotta be still, I'll wait on your light. Take this weight, take this fight. I trust you more than my own
Putting
self.
my pride aside. Ooh, laying my weapons down. Ooh, I don't gotta always fight. God got me now. I'm putting my pride aside.
Laying my pride aside.
Letting His love decide.
Letting His love decide.
I don't need to be in control
To know
I'll be alright.
Yeah, now I listen more than I speak. Learn patience, make you strong, not weak. Yeah, I'm a tired just when I'm wrong. Even when my ego say hold on. I don't need to be seen as the toughest in the room. God working in silence is power too. If it costs my peace, I let it go. If it feed my pride, I tell it no. I'd rather walk humble and sleep at night than be loud, defensive, and live in the fight. This growth uncomfortable, but it's real. God breaking me gently so I can heal. I ain't losing myself, I'm finding me when I put my pride aside.
Road get dark sometimes, but ain't right alone. I've been through seasons where the path felt thin, heavy on my shoulders like barely getting in. Still took steps when I couldn't see far, trusting God more than I trust my scars. I done questioned plan, I won't lie, asking why with tears in my eyes. But every time I thought I lost control, He reminded me He watching the road. I won't move reckless, I move with faith. Every delay got a reason attached. If I'm still breathing, I'm still aligned. God riding with me through space and time.
No panic, no fear. He too close, too near. Long road, still calm. I ain't solo.
God riding with me every mile. Through the storm, through the trial. When the road get rough and lonely, He remind me I'm not on my own. Windows down, faith inside. Even when the map don't look right, I keep moving with peace in me. 'Cause God riding with me. I don't stress what I can't control. I done learned how to let Him lead. Pressure come, I don't fold. Grace already went ahead of me. They see motion motion, think it's luck. Don't know how much prayer it took. Every win got his fingerprint. Every turn he positioned it. I don't feel what's behind me now. Old chapters close, I don't rewind. If opposition show they face, I remember who rides with me. I ain't gotta prove I'm strong. When the strength carry me along, I just stay obedient and let him handle what I can't. Hey. I stop asking him to follow my plans. When I learned how safe it is in his hands. God riding with me every mile. Through the storm, through the trial. When the road get rough and lonely, he remind me I'm not on my own. Windows down, faith inside. Even when the map don't look right, I keep moving with peace in me. 'Cause God riding with me. Now I move steady, not rush. Trusting more, fearing less. Don't need answers all at once. Just the next step, I'm blessed. If I stumble, he don't leave. If I doubt, he still believes. That's the kind of love I found when the whole world let me down. So I walk bold, head high. Not 'cause I'm perfect, I'm forgiven. Every breath feel like assurance. God with me, that's my confidence.
Still moving,
Still trusting,
still moving,
still coming,
still trusting.
still covered.
God riding with me. Riding with me.
Yeah. I ain't chasing perfection. I'm chasing growth. Every day. A better me. Yeah. I had to sit with myself in the quiet. No distraction, no noise to deny it. All the excuses I used to defend started sounding weak when I faced them within. I blame my past for the way I react. Blamed other people for what I lack. Yeah. But healing start when you tell the truth. Yeah. Can't grow strong if you hide the root. Yeah. I seen potential I never applied. Yeah. Dreams I postponed, just feeding my pride. Yeah. I asked God why I'm stuck in place. He said you comfortable, that's the way.
If I want change, I gotta move. If I want light, I face the truth. I can't pray for growth, then run from you.
I just wanna be a
better me, more love, less ego in me, closer to who God made me to be. Every day step faithfully. I don't need the old version back. I'm letting go, I'm done with that. I'm becoming who I'm meant to be. God's shaping better me.
I started waiting for a perfect time. Started working on my inner mind. Discipline where my feelings fell. Choosing growth when comfort, yeah. I ain't competing with who ahead. I'm competing with thoughts in my head. Every bad habit I entertain is just another broken chain. So I wake up and I pray first. Even when change feel like it hurt. Consistency over high. Daily steps overnight. I fall short, but I don't quit. God's still working brick by brick. I ain't finished, I admit, but I'm further than I've ever been.
Mold me, shape me,
Even when it breaks me,
teach me, guide me.
keep your hand beside me.
I just wanna
They keep pressing my name, no reason. Smiles in my face, but the motive misleading. Screenshots fly, now the narrative bleeding. Truth get buried when the group chat scheming. I was silent when they pocket was thin. Now they clap when the signal drop static in. I prayed for them when they life was shaking. Now they low key hoping I slip and break in. They run my name in rooms I ain't in. Clip half the story, let the fake spin. I ain't beefing online for attention. I take it straight to God, caught in session. I don't chase mess, I don't type mad, I don't feed noise. They don't fight back if you don't step in. Lies go free, so I hand the whole case to you.
God fight my battles, I chill back. God fight my battles, that's big facts. They do the most, I don't react.
What's up? What's up? Good morning, Chad. What's up, man?
They said trap
Knife Trader, how you doing? Roby, Roseline, how you guys doing? Good morning. Good morning, good afternoon, everybody. How we doing? How we doing? Oh, oh, oh. Humble analysis, how you doing? Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. What's up? What's up? All right, let's do a top-down analysis here on price. Weekly, okay, weekly is still pushing through towards to the upside, and yeah, probably expecting this to rebroke within the week because we got a previous candle close bullish with a small body, indicates that the buyers is getting lower, and right now we head up towards to the upside and react. Look at the reactions here, rejections, right? And we probably expect that we can rebroke the previous candle low or correct some moves here towards to the downside because the previous candle kind of overextend on the weekly time frame, right? Weekly candle. So probably yeah, we can expect that to happen. Let's drop down to the daily time frame. So the daily, as you can see right now, we are printing side by side, right? We started from the bullish candle closure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days. Man, look at this. 7 days of consolidation. So we got a support sitting right here and resistance sitting here. So basically, it closed above the range, right? But as you can see, we got a wicks on the left hand side that price can tap in and reject. And as you can see, right now we rebroke the high and then starting to, push down. So rejected, right? So, but we don't know, right? We still have 12 hours and 53 minutes for the candle to close. So let's see what will happen here, right? How many pip we move happen a day? So we move 500 pip for just happen a day Asian session. So pretty decent, pretty nice, right? So we still have range that needs to be filled here on the um daily time frame. Decides this candle decides to push towards to the downside, yeah, we might push, we might close. So probably like this or probably close bearish, right? Close bearish below the range should be nice. From tomorrow should be popped down towards to the downside. So yeah, pretty much it. That's the daily. Probably we can expect so like a move towards to the downside, bearish movement for the day. So we got a 4 hour time frame. We had the resistance here has been respected. We got a structure here. We got a support. We have minor levels here too. But for me, I'm gonna mark this as support because we have a support level sitting right there. And below that support, we got a clean range to move down here, right? And for our buying, so let's see. Yeah, we still have clean range. So we still have clean range. If we gonna push towards to upside, right? So yeah, let's see what will happen here. Pretty clean for our time frame, but we need to wait for a candle to close. Hourly time frame here. So the hourly, as you can see, we got a structure now. We got a support levels hitting right here. We got a minor levels here too. So kind of a little bit choppy here on the hourly, right? Moving down here. So we got a hourly. We have a next support sitting right here too. So the range is kind of small pushing down. So we're at pretty much not good for the sells, right? Hourly, that's gonna be the hourly. But for buys here, we had a new resistance form. We had a clean range going up here to retest the high. But let's see if we can retest. Let's see if we can have a volume pushing through towards to the upside, right? So that's gonna be the hourly. Let's drop down to the 30 minutes. Yeah, look at this, right? So pretty clean on the 30 here, pushing up. But the sells here is we got a little problem. We had support here, next support is here, the next support is here, and the clean range is gonna be here, right? This is gonna be a clean range. So it's a little bit too far on the price here because you need a little time here. Probably takes 2 3 hours for popping down towards to the downside, and you need to wait for market structure too, right? But the good thing here, when we got a structure in the current structure, as you can see, and now we gonna plan our trade, right? So we are heading to the downside here. Let's see if we can have a reactions here on price because there's a lot of wicks on the left hand side. There's a support level here too, support level. So let's see if we can get some reactions here and probably take advantage on buys here today, right? Because high time frame still bullish. Daily candle close above the range 4 hour. Yes, we are bearish, but we're tapping the support level. So yeah, we're lining up the higher time frame to the lower time frame. We should line up, right? If not, we're not gonna take anything for the day. Okay, so I'm gonna mark this as a support level because we're pushing through towards to the downside. So this is gonna be my support level. We had support level there too, but I'm gonna use this because that's gonna be the next zone. This is the resistance level. All right. Do we have news later tonight? USD. No, so not no news later tonight here. Pretty much. Yep. So right now we're gonna wait. Yeah, we are in 174 pip range. So yeah, pretty decent, pretty nice, pretty clean. Yeah, that's it, chat. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the chat. That's gonna be the top down analysis for the day. Shout out to 9 viewers. Good morning, good afternoon, chat. What's up? What's up? Guys, gonna say hi in the chat. 4 people are popping up in the chat already. Gonna see 5 people more popping up in the chat. New people. Yeah, look at that rejections. Yeah, huge rejections. 30 minutes kind of rejected. Yeah. Yeah, in this kind of market condition, you should not take trade because there's a lot of traders has been trapped here, right? Buying and selling. Toot, toot, toot. We gonna wait. We gonna wait. So what we're gonna do here now is to wait for this candle probably to close bearish, right? And then a new support form. From here we can probably grab, right? Or like this. And next candle. Yep, we can probably take that. Yeah, any questions? No questions? Ask questions, gang. How did you overcome the fear placing trade aside from having a system? Just follow the system. You know, you got a system. Let's say, so this I'm always do every single day, right? So taking the box here. So you got a system, right? You got a code system, and you know you always entering a trade when you got a high probability setup, right? A plus setup, and you don't need to enter a trade if there is no high, if there's no A plus setup, right? Why you need to be, you know, fear, or why you need to be afraid when you got a setup? Why you don't, why you feel scared when you have this? So once you place a trade, right? Once you place a trade, you don't need to, you know, you don't need to worried about. You just need to wait for the outcome of the trade, right? You just need to wait for the outcome of the trade, because you gotta need to follow your system, right? Because the system, you build the system already. You just need to follow the trade, the outcome of the trade. That's it. You know, manage, you know, you need to understand how to manage the risk too, right? You gotta, once you entering a trade, you need to follow your risks, right? Stop loss, you don't need to wait for the, you know, you don't need to um worried about hitting stop loss, because losing is part of a game. You know, I've been, you know, in the losing streak for like 1 month. Haven't take any payout for a 1 month, 2 weeks, and it's all part of the game, right? You need to keep in mind that trading is a business. Not every single day you're gonna make money into the market. Sometimes you're gonna lose. Sometimes you're gonna lose a lot. Sometimes you're gonna blow your funded account. And that's part of the journey, you know, losing part of the journey, but you're gonna learn from the else, right? You're gonna learn from the else, right? You're gonna learn from this losing streak, blowing funded account, losing money. But keep in mind, you know, if you are losing money, keep in mind that that's your tuition fee into the market, right? That's the tuition fee, because you need to learn before you earn, right? You need to understand your paces too. Which pace are you currently in? Are you still on learning, or you are in the earning stage, earning pace? Because there's a difference between learning. Now you're gonna learn the craft. You're gonna learn the skill first. You don't need to expect money, right? Why you're expecting money? Because you're still, you know, learning, right? Understand that if you are still learning, you are still 6 months, a year into the market, you're still learning the craft, you're still learning the system, learning the skill. You don't need to expect this money, you know, because you're still learning. But once you become, you know, once you have the skills already and you are earning a little bit, now you are in the earning space. You understand the system, you understand the skill, you have the skill already, right? From here, if you are in the earning stage, you're in earning space, you need to be more disciplined, right? Now we're gonna come back to this. What's this? The system, right? We're gonna come back to the system. You need to be more disciplined. You need to be more curious. You need to be more picky, waiting for the A plus setup to come, because this A plus setup gonna make money for you, right? Because if you are still, you know, breaking the rules, breaking the system, man, you are not in the earning stage. You are not in the earning space. You still here, right? Because you're still finding the edge. What's working, what's not working. Right? You're still breaking the rules because you wanna make money. Yeah, I know that. I know your point like this. But man, if you still breaking the rules, you're not gonna make sustain it long term. Like let's say you break your rules today, you just take an unnecessary trade, right? You just take unnecessary trade and it won. The next day it will happen again, bro. You're gonna do it again. Why? Because it's a habit. It's gonna be a habit. Not following the plan, not following the system, and then you just take random trades. It won, yeah, probably, lucky thing, right? Because sometimes it work, sometimes it not work. But the thing here, you should follow the system because the system will make the money for you. Right? So currently I have one is to set up for NY. I got probably almost around 50-60% with human errors. 150K got 4K drawdown limit and target is about 9K. What's take on risk per trade? What's that? So 4 you got a 4K drawdown and should be the 9K profit. 4K. For me, because basically top step is just a one step account, you just hit the take profit, the 9K, and then you're gonna be offended after that. So for me, I'm gonna, because the, what do you call this, the amount of paying a challenge account is a little bit cheap, right? I think it's 99 USD. So for me, probably I'm gonna raise 2K per trade. I'm gonna give it a shot, two trade, right? For the account, because you need to be aggressive when you have a, for me, that's for me, and it depends, how you're going to take the approach. For me, in challenge, I'm gonna be aggressive. Challenge account, I'm gonna aggressive because in FTMO, the challenge fee is 500 US dollar, 515, 512 US dollar. I'm probably gonna be aggressive. If I lose, I'm gonna lose only 500 US dollar, and that's it. Yeah, that's my mindset. So if you are in a challenge account, for me, I'm gonna be aggressive because I know that if I lose the account, I'm only gonna lose 500 US dollar. Yeah. Because I've been passing funded account for a year and a half now, so I know how it works. I know how it works for me. Might be not work for you, so yeah. Do it your approach. We got a different approach because of emotion, psychology, whatever you call it. Even though I just said that I am aggressive, right? So yeah, might not work for you, might work for you, but it depends. So yeah, because in the end of the day, it's you versus you. How you are going to figure out things. I'm just here. I'm gonna guide you. I'm your coach. I'm your mentor. I'm just here. I'm gonna guide you. But in the end of the day, you're the one gonna click the buy and sell in front of your PC on your phone. You're the one gonna put the trade. Right? I'm here. If you guys gonna take my trade, you're the one taking the trades. I'm not the one. I'm here to guide you. Right? So yeah. Mm. Gucci, we Gucci. We good. I'm gonna delete this chat, okay? Yeah, that's it, man. Just need to follow plan. You need to set a plan, set the rules, and follow that every single day. When I'm in the, let's, well, what year was that? I think 1.5 year trading, because I stumbled upon one of the videos of Raja Banks. He said that If you want to be consistent, if you want to be a disciplined trader, you need to wait for the high probability setup and practice that every single day. Give yourself a time, at least 3 to 6 months practicing it. And don't overtrade, don't over risk. He said that in the video. No, he said that don't overtrade. Give yourself a chance, at least 1 to 2 trades a day. And if you lose, give it one more chance. If you lose again, so you have 2 L's for the day, you call it a day. Come back tomorrow. And if you won the first trade, if you want to take one more trade, don't just risk every profit that you make in first trade. Risk half of that, percentage wise. At least you end up green for a day. Said that. I mean, yeah. So I need to apply this because this is gonna be a good idea for me. Following the plan, following the rules every day. Give it at least 3 to 6 months, and after that, bro, payout shows because it didn't chase money. The money follow after that. Yeah, 50K is, yeah, I think it's good. Let's see. Top step here. Where was that? Mm. Yeah. So 50K, yeah, buying power. Oh, what is the monthly? They don't have the, what do you call this? Because they have fixed one, right? They have a fixed price. 85. I think it was 99, or they don't have already. So yeah, here buying power 50K. So profit target was, yeah, 3,000, pretty decent. Consistency target 50%, max loss limit one roll. 5 mini, 50 micros. Oh, they have daily loss limit now. Oh, before they don't have it. They have only max limit. So they have daily loss limit now. Yeah, one time pay. Yeah. So they have a daily loss limit. Before, I think they don't have any, what they call this, daily loss limit. They have only the max, so you can trade it by full porting the account in a day. So if they have a daily loss limit, this is gonna be a pretty hard. So you're only gonna risk this $1,000 account probably. You cannot pull for the account. So yeah. Yeah, they changed. So yeah, I don't like this anymore. I don't like, before I'm planning to buy Challenger, but because of there's no daily loss limit, you're only gonna use the max loss limit. But right now they have daily loss because I think a lot of traders has been milking here, bro. I think last year, previous year, because the rules must be nice. The rules, they don't have daily loss limit. You only got a maximum loss limit that you're gonna trade it for a day. But right now they have the daily loss limit, so it's pretty not really good idea. to take a funded account in here because you have max loss limit of 2,000, daily loss limit of 1K. So doesn't make sense. So I rather gonna take on FTMO, better on FTMO. This, so yeah. So yeah, by the way, top step is like same with FTMO in the futures of funded account. I lost one funded just oh that bad, that's bad. Yeah, I never trade futures. I only trade CFDs because when I start trading, I only trade CFDs. All right, 30 minutes open here, no bottom wick. Oh, pushing through towards to the upside. Alrighty. I think we're pumping up here towards 4403 here. Damn, what is this? Like a new scandal pumping up towards to the upside. Pumping up. Doo-doo-doo. Any more questions, chat? Any questions? Any more questions? Yeah, London session chop here. London session. All right, pumping up here. Oh, the Arlias, no bottom wick here. Previous Arlie, no bottom wick. Pump it up, pump it up. FOMC tomorrow. FOMC. $30 pop. Damn. 50 more pips to top resistance here. 15 is about to close here in 1 minute and 30 seconds. Yeah. Nothing here. I don't wanna force anything here because kinda overextend candle. Look at this. I don't wanna take buys on the rebroke of this because of overextending. There's no bottom wick too. So yeah, we're inside the range. I think high chance here later tonight might retest the zone. Minimum here. Minimum we can retest this area. If we didn't fill the range, minimum half of the range, we can probably push later tonight on the NY. Yeah, almost 200 pip there. But we need a closure above. We need a closure above for the candle to pop here. It is low. Yeah. Pump, pump, pump. Do 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 do. Waiting, waiting is the name of the game. Chat. You need to understand of waiting. You know, the meaning of the waiting. You need to understand that in trading. If you wait for the high probability setup, the market will always reward you. Do, 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 do. Shout out to 18 viewers right now. If you are new to the channel, make sure you sub to the channel, like the stream, share it. And if you have any questions, let me know in the chat. How long? Coming 3 years now. On October. Coming 3 years. Yeah, nothing here, Chad. Nothing. 30 minutes, kind of pushing through to the downside again. No bottom wick. Yeah, 15 open. No top wick. Nothing on the session. So this gonna be no tradable zone now. In the beginning, we start to top down analysis. Um, so if I mark the zone support resistance, I always gonna give it a shot if we can give it a clean traffic towards to the upside and towards to the downside. But in this kind of price action now, we stuck in the middle of the range. It's gonna be a dead zone. No tradable zone here. No tradable zone here. No buenos in London session now. No buenos, man. Choppy range. Pre-London must be nice here, I think. No, this is Asian session. The 5:30 p.m., 5:30 a.m. pop towards to the downside. Yeah, Asian session. Bleeding. Asian session bleed. No buenos on Goldie. See you, Rosaline. See you. Yeah, nothing here again for us. So yeah, man. Yeah, I'm gonna call it a stream here. Yeah, gonna come back on NY session. So yeah, nothing here for the day. As you can see, 30 minutes drop here in the range. 15 is kind of, tricky here. This range is nothing, 4 hour close, bearish doji. So there's no directions yet. As long as we are inside the range, this range, there's no directions. We're consolidating inside the range. So yeah, nothing here. Don't force anything here today, chat. Okay. So I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow, pre-FOMC probably. So yeah, you guys, and love and wisdom to you all, chat. Good talk today. Double stream. Peace and love. See you gang tomorrow. I'm out here.
Yeah. Road get dark sometimes, but ain't right alone. I've been through seasons where the path felt thin, heavy on my shoulders like barely getting in. Still took steps when I couldn't see far, trusting God more than I trust my scars. I done questioned plans, I won't lie, asking why with tears in my eyes. But every time I thought I lost control, he reminded me he watching the road. I don't move reckless, I move with faith. Every delay got a reason attached. If I'm still breathing, I'm still alive. God riding with me through space and time.
No panic, no fear. He too close, too near. Long road, still calm. I ain't solo.
God riding with me every mile. Through the storm, through the trial. When the road get rough and lonely, he remind me I'm not on my own. Windows down, faith inside. Even when the map don't look right, I keep moving with peace in me. 'Cause God riding with me. I don't stress what I can't control. I done learned how to let them lead. Pressure come, I don't fold. Grace already went ahead of me. They see motion, think it's luck. Don't know how much prayer it took. Every win got his fingerprint. Every turn he positioned it. I don't feel what's behind me now. Old chapters close, I don't rewind. If opposition show they face, I remember who rides with me. I ain't gotta prove I'm strong. When the strength carry me along, I just stay obedient and let him handle what I can't. Hey. I stopped asking him to follow my plans. When I learned how safe it is in his hands. God riding with me every mile. Through the storm, through the trial. When the road get rough and lonely, he remind me I'm not on my own. Windows down, faith inside. Even when the map don't look right, I keep moving with peace in me. 'Cause God riding with me. Now I move steady, not rush. Trusting more, fearing less. Don't need answers all at once. Just the next step, I'm blessed. If I stumble, he don't leave. If I doubt, he still believe. That's the kind of love I found when the whole world let me down. So I walk bold, head high. Not 'cause I'm perfect, I'm forgiven. Every breath feel like assurance. God with me, that's my confidence.
Still moving,
Still trusting,
still moving,
still calm,
still trusting.
still covered.